Tak já vás zdravím u dalšího videa Kingdom Come. No, nyní nás zachránila Tereska v předchozím díle. A potom přijel Bořek, nebo Bořivoj, jak se jmenuje, a zachránil nás. No, já bych to viděl.
Hey, youngster!
Přemůžu víc koupat, jo. Jdeme se napapat. Tak, hlad nemáme. Tady máme věci v truhličce, takže si všechno vemem. Sakra, zase se to stalo, sakrý. Já si to zkusím první odjít všechno na sebe. Tohle je lepší. Ne. Já to vidím, že teďka už konečně umím, bychom měli čistou zbroj, všechno, bychom nesmrdili jak rasu v pytel. Podíváme se ještě na zbraně, máme tady meč panožský. No, furt lepší něco než nic, tady máme to, dáme si ještě standardka, kolik máme peněz, 39. A máme u sebe moc věcí. Takže stejně to dopadne, že tak. Ježiš, já dělám blbosti. Takovéhle ty truhličky fungují jako zaklínačovi třeba. Jdete do té hospody a tam máte tu truhli ukázanou. Tady si můžete taky všechno. Toto. Tady dáme tohle pryč. Klíče jdou dávat pryč, to mě úplně serekře. A tady dobrý zkus na jídlo. Perclík, tohle dáme pryč. No a už bychom měli být salám si nechám, starová mapa, sušené houby. Sůl, sír. Tak, tohle bychom měli. Ještě dáme to zelí pryč. Salám, peníze, obvaz. Ty obvazy sice moc neberou místa, ale stejně tolik jich nepotřebujeme. Počkej, kolik jsem si nechal? Ne, to nechci jistě. Tak, 2 pryč. Klíče od druhého, jablko. Jídlo. No, to by mohlo být zatím dobrý. Tak. Jdeme za tím mlynářem. Ty pak jsi mlynáři. Tamhle je mlynář. Zase to načítání. Ta optimalizace tady je fakt příšerná, teda.
My name's Henry.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
No, tohle je vedlejší quest. Takže já bych se ještě propracovával chvilku hlavním příběhem, poněvadž my budeme potřebovat se hodně vysklit a hodně vylepšit zbroje, protože souboje, jak já jsem třeba v tom druhém dál, tak to je fakt krutý, jo. Já jsem jenom díky tomu, že mám luk, tak jsem přežil, jo, ale ta technika boje je tak jako hrozně jako dobře udělaná sice, ale je to tak těžký, že prostě kolikrát dostanu každou ránu, no. Nebo je tak rychle, nevím, jak se obránit a oni nám tam sice ukážou postupem času, jak se víc bránit, ale chce to ještě víc a víc bojovat, abych si prostě vylepšoval, abych měl prostě méně výdrží, to bralo, menší šance na krvácení na koule abych měl a potom abych měl větší šanci jemu způsobit větší krvácení nebo tak a tak. Koukám, že se tady nějaký kůň ztratil. Kdybych se ho mohl vzít, byl bych rád, ale nejspíš to bude jako ukradnout. Takže tady nejde, že nějakýho šlechtice. Já myslím, že vím, komu patří, ale to až později si zjistíte. No. Tak stráži, pojďte.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
No, takže jdeme za panem Rakem. Nebo já nevím, jak mám říkat. Já se podívám, že ho mám dost nasycenost. Tak ještě něco dal odpočatost, tak nic moc. Tak jo, napapáme se. Tak dobrý, zatím nejsme přižraný.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Tak jdeme dále. Tady máme další koně. Umej se. No, já jsem se měl, takže už nejsem žádná pízíra. Jaj. To si ze mě zase někdo dělá prdel, ty vole, ty buby už mě tak serou, no konečně. Vždycky musím tak nasrat, aby to šlo.
Jesus,
it?
look where you're going. Be a bit more careful.
Mám ještě jít nahoru víc asi, jo. Jo, tady to bude.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, would like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
No, takže my se půjdeme vytrénovat, abychom viděli, jak se s tím mečem máchne. Takže kles probuzení, jasný. My se máme setkat s ním u kolbiště, tam nás trochu potrénuje. Jasný, já tam dojdu hned. No mezi tím se tady malinko podíváme přes to město, jak to vypadá. Když já už vím, jak to vypadá. No, objevili jsme zbrojíře, ty ceny tady jsou fakt přemrčtěné, údusné to. No my tady uděláme pár questů, ale potom se vrhneme asi na ty vedlejší, poněvadž ono to potom bude chtít prostě koně a bude to hlavně chtít ten skill a umět prostě bojovat, což mě nejde ani v tam té hře, co já normálně jako hraju si pro sebe, že jo, ale je to teda hrozná bída, tyjo. No, třeba ten luk, co mám na zádech, s ním neumím ještě střílet, potom se s ním naučím, pohoda. A naučíme se vařit sejvovici, což vím, jak se vaří, takže já zkusím uvářit lekvar, bez toho, až bych uměl číst, jo. Samozřejmě číst se během hry naučíme, a naučíme se i latinsky. Protože knížky se píšou samozřejmě v latině. Takže by to byla pohoda. Kostřelnice je tam dole, brusné kolo, jasný. Několikrát se hrozně štve, jak dropujou FPSka. To je špatně optimalizovaný. Já bych to měl rozjet jakoby na velmi vysoký, minimálně. A já to mám všechno daný na vysoký, protože se to laguje hrozně. Já bych to měl rozjet až na ultra, ale bohužel fakt nedám s tou optimalizací. My si tady počkáme, jestli sem dojde. To čekání je fakt tady hrozný, já jsem čekal, že to bude rychlejší. Co uděláme, je tady.
I'll be with you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then.
Ten základní výcvik jsme měli hned v tom té skalici.
See what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Aha, takže teďka budeme bojovat. A nový perk, síla. To se necháš takhle zvedat. Dobrý, dobrý. Co jsem se naučil, nic moc. Nic moc. Bude to chtít víc skillů. Ale ani nevím, co si četl. Ach jo, tak už ti to stačí.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Well, let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Tak jo. Prohání tě pojedem. Skvělý.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Jasný.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
All right. Good.
Tak, pojďme ho.
All right.
Teďka to je zatím lehký, ale potom to bude horší.
Not bad.
Tak dělej, už na mě útoč, tak, máme to.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Jo, pojď.
Well done. Good. Nice.
Tak co, dělej, tak, hezký.
Good.
Ow!
Good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go!
Máme to. Ty vole. Čím? Pojď mi ho. Hezký.
Wait a while, Henry.
Jo, čekám.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Řubu furt, ty vole, taky vole, máš furt keci na mě.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late.
Yes.
I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, again.
A jo, furt. Ty vole, to nejde.
Damn it! No, again.
Tak.
Good. All right.
Au, jak si to nejde dozadu? To jde, já dělám furt tohle, to jde. A to máš špatná strana.
Again.
Výborně.
Good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Ty vole. Mám to.
Nice. Nice.
Aj. Au. Ty vole. Tak to je divný, jak silně. No, teďka to jde.
Well done. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Good. That's it. That's it. Wrong. Good. Very good.
Tak, máme to. Já si říkám, to musím
Well done.
soustředit.
That wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. Don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent. Talent alone won't do. Practice.
To budu, neboj.
Yet, Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
No já za tebou nejdu, protože to bychom tady jako byli mrtě dlouhou dobu. Já si to takhle hezky obejdu. Použijeme saveovici, kdyby se to nepovedlo, tohleto všechno. A doufám, že se to povede na poprvé, protože se to nechce nějak prodlužovat. Ale to střílení lukem taky není zrovna jedna báseň, ale dá se to naučit. Já už to celkem umím. Ale já jsem teďka zvyklý na lepší skill, takže jak to bude horší, tak mě to bude dělat možná, že problém, no, ale nejsem si jistý. Tak, dáme saveovici. Hraje úžina. Výborně. Jdeme.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate.
A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. If you wouldn't have gotten far there, you're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment. Then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Tak chvilku budeme střílet. A potom budeme pokračovat ještě chvilku. Tak, konečně. Už to jde, když se podíváte, můžu se trefit.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Jasný. Ale ptáčku musíme jít natrhnout prdel. Aj. Potřebuji stavit černej. No. Tak, střely jsme teďka bílej. Sakra. Ale jo? Ne. Jo, furt bílej. Tak máme poslední šíp. Jo, 15. Teďka byl černej. Krásný, tak dostřílej ty kašpare. No, posral to. Myslíš tak dobrý jako já. Ty prostě mazánek.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent, then let's go.
Well.
Tak, máš to hrdé. Slušíte mi to jde líp bojovat. Tak, hrdé jeden.
Topsy today.
Už se trefil. Akorát ten dubbing, když se snaží mluvit Angličaní česky, tak to celkem ubohý. Jo, to má dobrá rána na hlavě.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you all right, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
No. Tak jdeme důlí s Bernardem.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the Rathouse. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
Jasán. Nahal se u rychtáře. Jakou budu držet furt v ruce? Jo, takhle to má být. Tak, já to vidím, že ještě za rychtářem nepůjdem. My si dáme spánek. Tak, dámy a pánové, mezi tím, než my se vyspíme, tak se nám to samozřejmě uloží. Potom půjdeme za rychtářem. A hlavně my už nebudeme dělat příběh, budeme dělat hodně vedlejší. Protože my potřebujeme být trochu skill na boje. Trochu musíme bojovat, abychom se dostali na levely a tak podobně. A potřebujeme hlavně prachy na výzbroje a tak podobně. Takže, dámy a pánové, já se s váma loučím. A u dalšího dílu se na vás samozřejmě budu těšit. Za každý like, odběr, koment jsem vám vděčný, když tak dejte like na moji facebookovou stránku. A v popisku videa mám udělaný ten instant gaming. Když na něj kliknete, koupíte si třeba Kingdom Come, ušetříte a mě přijdou nějaký peníze na hry. A za to vám budu velice vděčný. Tak jo, u dalšího videa se s váma loučím. Nazdar.